This one question that I asked while I was on stage created a ton of buzz, way more than I anticipated. I anticipated some, but not a ton. I was on stage this past weekend in Chicago at the IBCP Annual Event, and I was talking about the art and science of networking, and the fact that most people network like dummies. They network for leads, right? And my entire premise is if you're out there networking for leads and you're out there networking for contacts, you're doing it all wrong. And you really should be networking to become top of mind and allow people to really fall in love with you. But that leads to the question of, well, who are they falling in love with? And so I took the audience through these three questions. And the third question, people kept coming up to me after I was off stage talking about how it was such a tough question to answer, and it really made them think. And so let me share it with you. Here were the three questions. Question number one was really simply, what is it that you love to do outside of work? Outside of your job title, what do you love to do? What really motivates you? What really gets you going? What really excites you to do? That was question number one. It's a pretty simple question, I would hope, right? And then question number two was, where do you love to help people? Like, what's the problem that you love to solve for people? That was question number two. And that led us into question number three. Like I said, they're just absolutely right, people. And so I want to share it with you right now, because the thing that I realized was, and it was true for me and it was true for so many people in the audience, so I'm wondering if it's true for you too. If we don't actually pay attention to the answer to this question and the meaning behind the answer to this question. And here it was. What is one compliment that you have received? One compliment that you have received that made you feel uncomfortable? What's one compliment that you've received that made you feel uncomfortable? Because you see, here's the thing. For a lot of us, that compliment that we receive that makes us feel a little bit uncomfortable, and even if you say, oh, I don't have anything, take your time. Go back and think, because we often ignore the compliment that makes us feel uncomfortable. And we ignore it because it makes us feel uncomfortable, because subconsciously we know someone is holding up a mirror that we're not ready to see yet. Let me give you an example. Do you love your voice? There's so many of us that hate our voice, right? Because we hear what our voice sounds like in our heads, and then we hear it recorded, and we say, that's not me. It doesn't sound like what you hear. And when someone tells us, oh man, I think you have a great voice, you wonder, what the heck is wrong with you? And you just want to ignore that comment because they clearly don't know what they're talking about. They're not listening to what you're listening to. And so I want you to think about that. What is one compliment? One compliment that you've received that has made you feel uncomfortable. Because I guarantee you, somewhere in there is a mirror to the truth of who you really are, who your real character is, what people really see that you may not be yet ready to actually look at. But guess what? It's time. It's time to see it. So hit reply if you're reading this on the newsletter. If you're on LinkedIn, reading the newsletter, leave a comment. If you're on YouTube, leave a comment. I would love to know, what is that one compliment for you? What's that one compliment for you that's made you feel uncomfortable?